Hello everyone, Gina here and welcome back to my channel and welcome to VLOGMAS. So for my first VLOGMAS video, I decided to go ahead and do a wrap and chat. I have no clue if this is even a thing, but I have wrapping paper and I have a bunch of presents that I need to start wrapping. So I hate wrapping everything all at one time because it's not enjoyable for me. So I do enjoy wrapping presents, but I hate when I'm rushed at it. So I'm gonna sit down, and I asked you guys to ask me questions on a video yesterday. So I'm just gonna scroll through these questions and we're gonna have a little wrap and chat session. So let me know in the comment section below if you liked this idea for this video, and I will go ahead and do some more throughout the season and answer more of your questions. So now let's just get into gift wrapping. So I'm just gonna go ahead and scroll with some of the questions, and we are just gonna have a Q&A session while I wrap some presents. So let me pull up my video, and if you guys have any other questions for me, definitely leave them in the comment section below. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go with the first question. So it's from Zale Meta. She says, "Hi Gina, I love watching your videos. You are so hardworking and amazing. My question is, how do you manage to DIY, film, edit videos, and go to the stores and take care of a home, cleaning, cooking with 3 kiddos?" So I actually get this question a lot, actually. There is no way in heck that I would be able to do everything that I do without the help of, one, my husband. He is such a hands-on dad. He is not someone who is allergic to hard work, is what I would like to say. He is definitely hands-on with the kids, and he definitely pulls more weight than I would think that he should at sometimes, because there are some times when he goes straight from working all day to taking over the kids. So my husband is definitely a team player, and yeah, I wouldn't be able to do half of everything that I do without the help of my husband for sure. But our families also live close as well. So my mom, she lives in Lakewood, which is about 40 minutes away from us. And my husband's parents also live in Buena Park. So that's about 30-40 minutes away from us. So we have the help of our parents a lot. That was actually one of the main reasons why we moved back to California. So if you guys didn't know, we lived in Virginia for a short period of time. We wanted to experience what things would be like outside of California, because my husband and I had always lived in California all of our lives, and we wanted to see what things would be like outside of California. So we lived there for about a year, a little over a year, and then we ultimately decided to move back because we did want to grow our family. We wanted to have one more kid. So yeah, definitely, yeah, it was a struggle living in Virginia and not being near family. It's one thing to have someone watch your kids. I just wasn't comfortable with, I made friends in Virginia, but I wasn't fully comfortable with other people watching my kids that were not family. It's just, that's just how I am. I'm not one of those who would hop on to care.com and have a random person watch my kids, even if it's through like the care.com network. I've just never been someone who's been comfortable with that. If someone's gonna watch my kids outside of where they go to school, I want it to be family. So yeah. So in terms of how do I do it all, to be 100% honest with you guys, I think I'm doing way too much, to the point to where I'm getting burnt out. So there's gonna be a change in my video schedule starting the new year. I'm realizing that I'm immersing myself way too much in just couponing, and it's creating it to a point to where I'm not enjoying other things. So I recently just signed up for kickboxing. I'm a runner, so I have been getting bored with my workouts, and I wanted something more challenging, something to more like tone myself up. And I was researching kickboxing, and I liked the benefits that I was reading. I also have bipolar disorder, so it's really good for those who have bipolar depression because it helps release that anger that sometimes can be built up due to bipolar depression, so I'm really interested in seeing how this is going to work for me. Let's see. So something that I'm going to be changing up here on my channel in 2019 is making sure that I have enough margin to make sure that I'm also doing things other than couponing. So I fell into this whole, I need to coupon and get my videos up, and I need to go to all the other stores, and I need to go to every single store to keep up with everyone else in the couponing community. And honestly, so in 2019, there's definitely going to be a change in terms of my video schedule. I just do way too much in terms of couponing for me personally. So I'm not sure how I'm going to scale back in terms of couponing and my video schedule, but I do know that I need to scale back a little bit because it's just getting to be a little too much. So I don't have enough margin for other things that I enjoy. So originally when I was looking at the schedule of the kickboxing place, the first thing that came to my mind was, oh my God, when am I gonna film CVS videos? And something that I love about you guys as my viewers is it doesn't really matter when I post my CVS videos. Like, you guys watch them regardless of when I get around to doing them. So if I can't post them on Wednesday mornings anymore, then it's not going to be the end of the world. So I love that about you guys, that you will watch my CVS in-store videos whenever I get around to posting them. And I absolutely love that. And that is the type of subscriber base I want to have, to where when I'm posting videos, you guys are going to watch them regardless of when I upload them. So having that in mind is making things a lot less stressful for me, because I shouldn't be thinking to myself when I'm looking at a exercise class, my first thought shouldn't be, oh my God, how am I going to fit this, like, when am I going to go to CVS? Like, I feel like at that point, my priorities are not where they need to be, because my priority outside of taking care of my family is making sure that I'm taking care of myself. And part of taking care of myself is making sure that I'm exercising and treating my body well. And I should not be putting couponing above that, because I should be taking more of a priority in my physical health. So not sure how I'm going to work this out, because I just started the kickboxing classes, but there's going to be a change in my video schedule. And in 2019, I'm going to do a better job at not feeling so pressured that I need to, you know, keep up with everyone else in terms of posting as fast as I can, or try to be the first posting this, the first posting that. Like, I need to scale back a little bit when it comes to YouTube videos and not have it take over so much of my life, because there's a lot going on, and you know, the world doesn't revolve around just couponing, if that makes sense. So to answer the original question, how I'm able to get what I get done is because I have help. But my house is a disaster about 70% of the time. So I am working too much to where I'm not keeping up with basic responsibilities. So again, another indicator that I'm doing way too much. So yeah, I hope that answered that question. Okay, so this is another question that I received multiple questions on, and it's, am I gonna do a stockpile video? So probably not, because I keep my stockpile in so many different areas of my house. I don't really have a large stockpile to begin with, so I have a few cupboards that I have cleaning supplies. So I have like a cleaning stockpile in my kitchen. I have like a laundry stockpile in my laundry room. I don't have one big massive stockpile. I had a cupboard in my garage so that I had different like beauty items like body washes and shampoos and razors and whatnot. And I recently donated everything out of that shelving unit. I went ahead and just donated it to a women's shelter. But I really don't carry a large stockpile. I hate stockpiling lots of foods. So I'm not one to stockpile foods because our family, we eat a lot of fresh food. So we eat a lot of fresh produce. We eat a lot of meats and eggs and cheeses and stuff like that, and fruits. So we really can't stockpile that stuff. I mean, I can do freezer meat, but I'm really not a fan of freezer meat because I always get nervous that I'm going to defrost the meat and for whatever reason it's going to make me sick. I know it's probably not a logical thing, but yeah, I'm not really one to stockpile meat, but we don't stockpile like snack foods like crackers, cookies, and stuff like that because I do my best to not have the kids munch on that all the time. I try to have the kids opt for bananas and apples and string cheese and stuff like that and not as much packaged food, but that's just a personal preference in our house. So I really don't stockpile like candies and cookies and all of that stuff because one, I would end up eating them, and two, I really don't want the kids eating that all the time, if that makes sense. And in terms of stockpiling, I have a box now in my garage where I will, if I get something free, I just add it in that box and then I'm just gonna donate that box every single month. So I don't wanna be carrying a big stockpile in my house or my garage because I'd rather just donate it instead of holding on to it because honestly, when I die, like I'm not taking my stockpile with me, if that at all makes any sense, because it's true. So there's no real need for me to have, 50 bottles of shampoo because one, I don't need that much shampoo. There are expiration dates on beauty products if you didn't know, and there's always gonna be a deal. So I live in Southern California, so we really don't get like crazy weather. So there's gonna be a deal on at CVS on shampoo like literally every single week. So I don't see the need to stockpile on that type of stuff. If I see a good deal on like diapers or if I see a good deal on specific cleaners we use, so we use a lot of natural cleaners here. If I see a good deal on that, I'll stockpile enough to the next sale because sale cycles, there's always going to be a new sale, and sales will cycle themselves out. It happens every time there's a sale. There's going to be another sale similar to it at another time in the year. So yeah, so I really don't have a big stockpile. So no, I won't be doing a stockpile video because I really don't have a stockpile. So another question I got was, how old am I? I am 31 years old. I was born in 1987, so that makes me a millennial. I am part of the millennial. Let me know in the comment section below if you guys have seen Millennial Monopoly. Funny story. I saw it on Facebook and I actually wanted to get the game, but Hasbro, they pulled it off the shelves because millennials were complaining about it. Such a millennial thing to do, to complain about Millennial Monopoly. So people complained about it so much that Hasbro had to pull it off the shelves, and a lot of the other stores pulled it off the shelves as well. So now, such a millennial thing to do, people who did buy it, they went and they're reselling it on eBay for like 3 times the cost. So such a millennial thing to do. But anyways, I wanted that game, but I'm not paying $60 for a $20 value Monopoly game. I will not do that, but yes, I did want Millennial Monopoly. Let me know if you guys saw that and if you were wanting that as well. So when I was a kid, my dad was really precise on his wrapping. He would have a yardstick to measure everything, and he was on top of his wrapping game. I got my mom's wrapping in terms of she just kind of just does whatever. That's what I do. I just kind of do whatever. I just wrap. I'm not even using real tape. I'm using packing tape because I didn't have any more Scotch tape. So I'm just using what I have. So these are all the questions I'm gonna answer on this edition of Wrap and Chat. So let me know in the comment section below if you enjoyed this video and me sitting down and chatting with you guys while I wrap Christmas presents. So I will talk to you guys all later. Bye.